Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up? What up? What up?
Today on Movie Social, we're going to be doing a review of the season final for Snowpiercer. Now, we're going to break this down into two parts here because one, it was 2 hours long and a lot happened. So just bear with us as we break this down into two different videos here. All right, so before we get into that review, if you like what we're doing on this channel with these reviews, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the channel video with your family and friends. All right, so let's just take a look on the side of Wilford and his loyalists here in these last few episodes. Everything was going great for him. They looks like they took over the train. They had Layton down there basically working and doing the grunt work basically by himself. All of Watford's people was assuming control over most positions, except for the engine, where you had some of Layton's supporters still running parts of the engine, and then you also had Melanie's daughter running the other part. You even had some of some of Wolford's hospitality members taking over in certain roles. Ruth was on that brink of, are you going to support me or do I have to replace you with Kevin? And then you even had Miss Aubrey there playing the wild child there in my eyes. She was very outspoken and supportive of Wilford during these times. Even put together a nice little dinner. Reminds me of how you see, some families on Thanksgiving dinner. Looks like it's going to be a good dinner, and then everything just goes and it implodes on itself. That's basically how that dinner felt to me. I mean, you even had LJ put her foot in her mouth during this dinner, almost got herself tossed off the train.
Mm-hmm.
For one brief moment on that episode, I was ready to clap. I don't know about you guys, but I was really ready to say yes, goodbye, LJ. Finally. But I mean, a lot did start to break down in that ranks. I would say, especially after Ruth started finding out about Wilford's plan, and then you also had Wilford, who I might say I gotta ask this because I know I can't be the only one that thought this. When Wilford was doing his rehearsal for his entrance at the carnival and coming out the little tube, did it not remind you of how Leprechaun was looking, opening up that door with the little shadow? I was like, hmm, so similar there. But then as he put on his little performance, which he thought everybody would be happy about, you had Alex not so happy about how he was trying to say Melanie was dead and all this good stuff. But yeah, that didn't sit well with her. It didn't sit well with others. It was just all like, yeah, you're doing too much. Now we found out too that our head brakeman was also put in the drawers with his family. Sadly, Wilford was on a true complete clean in the house. Don't you think?
For sure, man. Like Wilford is definitely what Melanie, and we'll talk about her in our next episode. But he was definitely what she said he was. He was a monster.
Mhm.
Like for example, she said all he thought about was women having sex and drinking. We literally seen a damn orgy on the train.
They had a whole brothel in the engine room, and I was like,
Exactly.
was this a whole new car or oh, well, my bad, that's just the engine room there.
Yeah. So like I said, he's what Melanie said he was. He was a monster. And from the dinner, from him making Ruth choose basically to denounce Melanie,
Mhm.
um, and if she didn't, she'll get sent down there with Layton. Um, he was like just literally like a dictator. Like
Yeah.
he didn't care. The whole thing when he made I can't remember her name, the girl, his advisor. Then they go and find the people who were his loyalists
Mm.
and give them what they call it, the frozen lung or the cold lung or something like that.
Yeah, basically killed them just to try
Exactly.
to sway other people to his side.
Yeah. I mean, he was on one this episode, this season finale, man.
Oh
He
yeah.
was he literally showed his true face as far as him as a person and how far he would go to get control and to how he will rule things. And it's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. I mean, everything about him just rubbed you the wrong way. I'm sorry, even that mustache rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, if they don't get that little pixel mustache drawn on his face out of here. And then that's not even before we go into more detail about Layton's plans and things that we're going to go over in our next episode. Wilford and his attempts, even during everything, was just crazy. Like the way he was using the jackboots to try and secure the train and take over was kind of wow. Even though it was like you're going up against your own people, you want to kill off all these people, and then we find out from down the road from Alex that he's killed off people before on Big Alice, killed off over
Mhm.
200 something people, and his response to it was, "Ah, you gotta have me relive that, and bringing that back up." Like, really? That's your response to this? Like it was something that was necessary to do? Mm. Goes to show he doesn't care about no one else but himself. Maybe just slightly, a smidge from Miss Aubrey. But yeah, from Wolford's side of things and his loyalist side, it was all looking good. It was looking great until about 10 minutes left into the first hour. But
Mhm.
for that part, we're going to leave that into episode two, well, part two of this review. So stick with us, check out part two.